Hey guys, today I'm bringing you a video with me not driving anything because this is my third sub replay and it's actually Sir Kolos driving the M48 Patton. And this is quite a heartbreak for a game and you'll soon see why. But it's a game that I feel people can learn a lot from, so I'm really happy that he sent me this and asked me to do this after seeing my first sub replay. Now, I do not have that much experience in the Patton myself, in neither Patton to be honest. But I do have a lot of experience on this map and I have a lot of experience with the spots on this map that I find work really well. And I already disagree with the first position that he actually goes to, even though he gets away with it. There's a bush like this where he goes to on both sides of the map and people generally tend to use it. But the thing is that they're quite open, and if people have half a brain, they will be able to see you there and shoot you there, or even blind shot you there. He shoots at the E100, does not pen, so then he focuses on the IS-8 and pulls back as he is spotted then. And now he's in a bit of a pickle because the position that he's in, even though he gets another shot in, is not really that good, because you can't really get any shots in without exposing yourself quite a bit. And he's lucky that the Death Star isn't behind there where I would expect him to be. He gets another shot in, then pulls back again, basically wants to use that position to peekaboo. He does go on a different angle again, and now he has a teammate with him, but the teammate is likely more to get in his way than to actually help him. But he's also making sure that his teammate is the first target, which makes it a lot easier for Kolos to actually get shots in. And now he's actively hesitating about what exactly to do, so he pushes on and his teammate actually does the same. He gets another shot into the object, but because his teammate is actually continuously moving with him, he actually makes it really hard for Kolos to use any position that he gets into properly. He gets a shot into the Death Star there, and it's good to know where the Death Star is. The IS-7 is in a perfect hill down position, and this is where you see that Kolos is actually using the rammer and not the added pen. Why he shot HE there I do not know, because it actually means that he has to reload again, and it doesn't really do anything against an IS-7 to begin with. But though rammer does give you a bit more shots per minute, I don't think it's worth it in any high tier med, to be honest. Because, well, you will need a lot of more premo, and even with premo, as you'll see later in this game as well, you will struggle to pen tanks that you really shouldn't struggle with penning, because they can cost you a lot of health. Like now, he peeked out, and the Death Star shot him and cost him nearly half his health already. And what I really like about his playstyle is that he's not afraid to reposition. He's basically repositioning the whole game through, but he's also being very hesitant with doing that, and that's something that is not really good. So he takes this shot, misses it because he actually pulls back afraid of the Death Star and doesn't shoot anything but the ground with that. And he's steadily going through his premo quite fast, as he needs a lot more of it. He bounces the Death Star there, so he's really lucky, but he decides to reposition again. While this also could have meant that he pushed on to kill off that Object 268 instead. So he heads on over more to the middle and he peeks up there to take shots, and again this is a very tricky position, but because the enemy is more occupied with the rest of his team, he actually gets away with it again. So the object shoots and kills a guy, and Kolos gets another shot into him, and he's steadily going through his premo so fast. And here again you can see that he does not have the extra pen, because if he had, he could have shot the cheek off the mouse and he probably would have killed him. And even with this, he can't pen the E100. And this goes to show, in my opinion, that in a tier 10 med, you need the extra penetration. You don't want to risk not being able to shoot your enemy with premo. And now he actually needs to reposition. He can't shoot the mouse again. He bounces on the turret because none of it is actually grey. And he tries again, and he does not pen again. So now he only has a few more heat rounds left. He can't really do much. The IS-8 is driving there, and he actually can get a shot into him at least. But there he wasted another heat shot, because he could have done that with APCR instead. And it's very, very tricky, because now he needs to actively watch what he's shooting with what kind of premo. And considering he has a mouse and E100 and an IS-7 over there, that is not a nice thing. He does get a shot into the IS-7 there using just APCR, and he can get another shot in there, but he does it with heat as the IS-7 starts to come over. And because of the way that the IS-7 shoots him while driving like that, he actually does not get a shot into the pattern. And as he drives on over, he has no choice but to get shot by the IS-7 before he kills him, because he can't pull back too far, or the Death Star and the mouse or the Batchan could have gotten him. Now he gets a nice shot into the E-100 there. There's only one really heavily armored tank left now, but he can't frontally pull him, pen him, saying that he actually does do that, so he gets very lucky there. And there's a Batchat over there that's actually running around. And now we get to the moment where Kolos actually lost the game, which is really sad. Because we saw the Batchat pull back and drive off, and he takes a blind shot there. But that not penning, you can bet your ass that the Batchat is gonna appear behind. And he needs to push on hard if he wants to do this. The Death Star misses, and instead of pushing straight away, he actually stays where he is because of the E-100. But he misses that shot, but he could have gone over to the next hill and gotten that the Death Star. And now he can't shoot the Batchat. He's not gotten a shot into the Death Star again, and the E-100 is still alive as well. So now he's turning around and he's hesitating what to do, and actually when the E-100 is spotted again, he turns around again. And it's this hesitation that actually cost him the game. Because in the time that he actually just drove around, he could have gotten 2 shots in at the very least. And he didn't, so that really sucks. So now he heads on over, he gets shot and tracked by the Batchat. He drives into a wall, misses a shot on the Batchat, which is pretty vital as well, but not as big a threat as the Death Star. And now he actually goes that way. Well, if he had gone the other way, he could have used the wall for cover, and the Death Star would not have been able to shoot him. Now the Death Star is not really that afraid. He goes there, it almost tracks himself, but because Kolos actually turns around instead of using the cover of the hill straight away, he got shot in the ass, well, not in the face in the end, and he dies. And that's really sad, because he could have won this game. And he did an epic amount of damage, and I think this goes to show that whether it's the right action or the wrong action, it doesn't matter, but you need to decide on a course of action and follow through. Now, I want to thank Kolos for sending me this game. I absolutely love being able to do this, and I'll see you guys next time.